So here is the situation. My life is only becoming more difficult. I'm out of like the arrest house, which is good because mostly because I suffered there from violence and threatening all day, and it's severe like health issues. So yeah, it's better than that. But on the other hand, where I live right now, I'm not even sure what I'm going to eat next meal. I don't know. I mean, we get food from time to time, like charity, and I don't know what. I mean, for the first time in my life, I really don't know. I mean, where the next meal will come from, if it will come from anywhere. And as you understand, this is extremely humiliating and excruciating on the soul of the person. Even though, I mean, probably I'm not going to starve, but such an existence that you don't know where literally you don't know where the next, I mean, how, I can't get out of here, I'm still in prison. And there is no one that, I mean, that I know that, I mean, I have no friends at all, no connection at all, and I just need to, just with the thinking, the thought about like what will be our next meal is something that is very, it eats you from inside. And of course, humiliation that you never thought you were gonna get in your life. It's not only food. I'm not like, I don't have any money at all. Zero. I have no money, and no one can give me money, and I can't sell anything. I've tried it with the paintings, and of course, this is controlled. The internet is controlled by the government, and they don't want me to sell anything. Maybe they want the slides which contains the stuff that you need, but I don't even have those slides because my mother doesn't, I mean, it's in her apartment, and she didn't give it to me even though I asked many times. She only bought me things that she didn't like trash from the house. That my painting that she knew I can't sell, and they are worthless because of that, and like old clothes. I don't even have a proper blanket here. It's getting cold again. Yeah, I asked her for a blanket, and she gave me like a very old, I don't know, thin, like, I don't know, piece of something. I asked her for money, she didn't give me anything at all. It's a woman that was received, I mean, I don't know how much money from foreign governments for so many decades. This monster is the creation of not only the Israeli government, but just as well the American government. The American government, the American people, the American Federation will suffer immensely for what they've done. Everything, all this humiliation could not have taken place without very, very long period of time that the United States of America financed and managed the project of making my life a hell, of humiliating me, of destroying everything that I have, of taking my children from me. This blood is in the hands of the Americans, mostly, because they've spoken about it enough, and it's actually, it's even things that doesn't need much explanation, because the relations between the United States and Israel is a well-known thing. It's not something that I need to explain, but even though I have explained it in detail on my blog, on my the YouTube channel for many months now. That's it. I know this stuff. I cannot breathe properly. I don't have money for trivial. I don't have even I have zero money. I can't even buy very simple medication. And of course, people know about the situation and they give me advice. I'm getting advice from many people, many strong people around the world are giving me their advices. Not one person has moved the leg or an arm. Not arm has been moved and no leg has been moved, only mouses and tongues. Mouses and tongues. Unimaginable amounts of money was stolen from me throughout my life for the purpose of they've taken my flesh from me. They've taken everything from me. They've used it. The people of not only Israel but other states as well. They've used it for their own benefit. Mostly for the female foreigners that requires this stuff, and indirectly for the many humans that are using those females. All of them, both the Homo sapiens, male and females, that used those females and the females titans themselves, never gave me anything in return. And they only took everything from me. I worked all my life, studied very hard, had a very good profession. Everything that I've done was taken from me. I've never, not only that they didn't give anything in return to the flesh and blood that they took from me, but they also took everything else that I've ever worked for. And I've worked hard all my life. This is the situation. And of course, intelligence agencies around the world are aware of the situation, and they are moving their mouses and tongues. They are moving their mouses and tongues. Not an arm has been moved and not a leg has been moved. Only mouses and tongues. This is the situation. Mouses and tongues. Advices without end. Guidance without end. Advices and guidance without end, while they take everything they can from me, including my flesh and blood. It's literally my flesh and blood. And mouses and tongues are keep moving and moving and moving. This is why humanity ended.